You know, there's kind of an old school thing Navi could run here that could pick up the Bane and combine that with the Mirana.
Bane
It
is
pushes
possible.
very, very quickly.
Bane is really good with the Mirana.
NaVi's
And
turn
Wings
to
are gonna
pick.
go for, like I said, they need a very far range hero so you don't get harassed by Caustic Finale. And Klinks is very strong in the laning phase. So I don't expect Sanking to get the same start again like the last game where he was constantly bullying the
10
carry,
seconds
running
remaining.
around, pressuring the supports. Klinks will be able to handle the Sanking
5
much better.
seconds remaining.
But yeah, I mean, he still does need a little bit of farm to himself, and he's going to want to not really participate
Reserve
right
time.
away. But I do think Wings are going in. They've kind of read Navi. They know Navi's going to go full throttle. So Wings respond to that by picking up a lot of early aggression for themselves.
Yeah, much better laning phase this time, much better early game, much faster pace. It's very crucial against Navi because Navi is not going to play a slow pace game. They're going to just get some items, pressure in the lane, and just run at you and kill you, push your towers, get objectives, get Roshan. So you want to have heroes that come online fast. Klinks is a hero that doesn't need too much, needs his levels, maybe one item, and you're good to go to fight. And you can easily take out one of the Chen creeps as well with your ultimate.
All right, so Navi going to have to play a little bit differently. I mean, what's going to change based on the way Wings are drafting?
They most likely I would expect to do the same thing again, fast pace. They're just gonna focus on their own game rather than what the opponent is doing.
Yeah, that's fast-paced.
Yeah, Navi so far has always been a team that focuses on themselves rather than, oh, we need to pick this hero because the enemy has this hero. We want to counter them. No, they are just very concerned about how we want to play the game. This is the kind of game we want to play, fast-paced. We don't really focus so much on, we need this hero to deal with specific hero. We're just gonna be more comfortable with what we have and just play from there.
All right, so last ban out,
Reserve
Navi
time.
still looking to pick themselves up a mid, most likely. Do you think that's going to be support Mirana? Like, what are they doing with that little Priestess of the Moon?
This game support Mirana. Don't really know support Mirana with Chen though. I don't like that too much.
I mean, does Dendi play Mirana?
Yeah, Dandy plays Mirana for their team. Dandy and General, but this game I expect General to play the Sand King and Dandy to be on the Mirana, and they will go for another support hero pair with the Ursa. Like if Ursa goes top lane solo and it's Night Stalker and Slara, he's gonna have a rough time. So I would expect them to put a hero to babysit Ursa this time. I don't think Ursa will be left alone like the last game where the safe lane Razor was left alone. This game I think they need to pay attention to the Ursa, so they would need a laning support for Seneco. And
So he's going to need a babysitter. What's the best bet?
there's Venge. I mean, Venge is not greatest babysitter, but they're on dire side. They want to get a Roshan strat going and they want to play fast pace. Venge Chen helps you push, you have the aura, and that could work for them. As long as they have a hero that will help the Ursa get his levels and get his farm. It's the most important thing for Navi, and get a support that synergizes well with what they're trying to do. Their lineup and helps with the Roshan and push.
10 seconds
All
remaining.
right, Wings definitely taking their time on this. They're going to ban the Disruptor.
Navi's
Disruptor.
turn.
Maybe Shadow Shaman though. Like if they want to push, I've seen some games but it was Artstar playing the hero. It wasn't Soneko. So right now this game with Artstar taking the Chen, I'm not sure if Soneko would play the same hero. So we'll see what Navi goes for as their babysitter. Like someone that can push, help them get
Navi's
Roshan
turn to
and
pick.
protect the Ursa.
All right, now last pick here. Navi don't have a whole lot of time to decide on this. I mean, how important do you think the Roshan objective is going to be for both teams?
It's more important for, I would say, the Navi strat because you are running Ursa and Chen. For Wings, they have the Starter and Klings. They can do the Roshan too, but it's more important for Navi. So they're still going to go back for the Bounty, like I said, like one of Soneca's heroes. It doesn't have direct synergy with the Chen, but it's just a hero that they like to play. They're going to fight a lot. You want to have Track on your side. Track and Ursa is very good in the later part of the game. He's not the best babysitter in the lane, so Ursa might struggle this game if Chen decides to help the Sand King, and not prioritize on helping the Ursa first. So Bounty will be also roaming. Like Ursa against Lala and Night Stalker, that's gonna happen. He's gonna struggle a bit. He's still gonna get levels, but not so much farm. And Wings, they're gonna go for the TA, more minus armor, and more importantly, because it's very important for Ursa to get Roshan. Now you have the TA traps to scout the Roshan out. This is very crucial for the Wings gaming lineup. They have to be able to scout when Navi's doing Roshan and contest it whenever they can.
Yeah, I'm really liking this Wings lineup. They've got lots of disabled, they've got tons of minus armor. They're going to be bringing in a fair amount of damage. Now, when do they come online, though? When can they start contesting Navi's early push and early aggression?
So this game is much faster than the last game. They don't need too many items. Blink on Slada, TA Blink Deso. If you get your first ancient stacks, you get Blink Deso maybe minute 15, minute 16. So Night Stalker at the same time, you don't really need the Aghanims ASAP. You just need your levels and you're gonna be able to fight around the nighttime. Same goes for Klings. One item.
10
Soaring and then you
remaining.
get... If Klings is getting the Deso, TA will get something else. So it really
5
depends on who's gonna get the
remaining.
item. Both heroes would really love to get the Desolator. Wings lineup is just much better and much faster this game to deal with what Navi is gonna run.
All right, I definitely like this. I think
Prepare
Wings have
for
responded
battle.
appropriately to the challenge that Navi has thrown them. Now, how's Navi going to play differently with this Bounty Hunter as opposed to another little ganky support there?
I think his primary job this game is to mainly play deep boards, and you want to scout where the Klings is ganking, because when Klings has level 6 and or level 7, he's going to be looking to be extremely active on the map, trying to gank and kill heroes, and you want to be able to scout that, and number 2 is scout the TA ancient stacks. Those are all the things that the Bounty Hunter needs to keep his eyes on for his team. It's very important for them to understand how much farm they get on the TA and on the Klings.
All right, so where does Navi have to focus most of their energy? Because it seems like there's a lot of heroes on Wings that can easily get out of check.
Same plan. Right now they are camping around the Ancients area. They want to make sure that Wings don't
30
get a ward down
seconds
to,
to battle.
block off this camp right here near the Ancients. So if this camp is blocked, it's gonna dissuade Chen to help the Sand King that early. He needs to run all the way towards his jungle to be able to grab a keep before he can move down. So having this camp near the Ancients area is extremely crucial for their playstyle.
All right, Ice going deep is able to get a D ward here, making sure the Dire lose a bit of their vision, but overall, nothing too action-packed
The battle
happening up here in the
begins.
top. Ditira going to be forced back, not going to be given a free bounty, but Rune's going to go for the 1-1 split. Nice and easy, no one getting harmed just yet.
Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward one apiece rune, but I'll be interested to see whether Innocence on the Night Stalker, whether he's going to go all the way to top to pressure the Ursa, which I think could be a good idea, or he's going to go to the mid lane or the bottom lane to help to start out. He starts off with helping the TA to block the creeps. Yes, he's going to go top. So this is what I expected the most from Wings, having this dual lane. Night Stalker and Slada is very scary. If Ursa makes a wrong move, they could easily kill him with their low cooldown spells, the Crush from Slada, and they have 2 slows, the Stun and Slow from Slada and Night Stalker respectively.
All right, I mean, I hope Ursa's going to be
he
okay.
might be
The
in
Crush
trouble
will
here.
latch. I mean, they do have that void coming out from Innocence, and now they're going to be going back in, just taking a couple of beatings, but Ditira should be able to go and salve up if he needs to.
If they had Auto Venom, they might be able to get that kill, but right now, like I said, the Ursa might need babysitting, but Bounty Hunter is not the best babysitter in the lane for the Ursa. It's gonna work well later when he has track for the Ursa, but right now he's not the best support to babysit the Ursa. He's gonna do his best by pulling, trying to get the creep wave near his tower, so Ursa will be able to get some free last hits. But
Down bottom, General going to be taking a lot of damage at the Coconut bouncing.
here comes the Chen though. Chen is behind.
Oh, a nice sandstorm there, just to dodge out and break the vision, and now they're going to be going in. They will be able to do a fair amount of damage onto the Witch Doctor. The net creep does latch. I don't think they've got the raw right click to go in. And art style actually quite deep. General, look at the wrap around. He doesn't have the point in burst strength
they
just
got
yet.
him.
They've got the sandwich though. They're going for the TP, and they will be able to get the first blood. Art style snapping up that one for himself.
Very well done by the Chen there. He missed one of his auto attacks, but he managed to still made up with it, with the creep running around, surrounding support there. So well done there by Artstar on the Chen. Once again with the same type of rotation, successful, helping the Sand King get his first blood.
Now back in the mid lane, we've got Dendi doing a decent amount of job, getting a decent amount of farm against the Templar Assassin. How's that momentum going to be shifting as the game moves forward?
TA should get a better grip on the lane once he gets more points in refraction. I don't expect Mirana to have more farm.
Seneko going to get turned around on. The Void comes back in, but they lose vision.
Yeah, Devil does. It's fine. This lane, as you can see, is extremely scary for Navi. They can easily get punished by the Slada and Night Stalker if they get out of position with their heroes. They have to be really careful when they are trying to get farm, because they're both melee heroes. If they get farm, they get too close to the Slada. A Crush followed up by a Void Slow, they might be in trouble. So they need to be very cautious. A stun onto Ditya right here at top. Another Void to follow.
I think this might be a kill onto the bear. They're going in. They've got the raw damage. One more hit means that is going to be a kill going in favor of
that does
Night Stalker. And they do have the death. They are able to just clean up the lane. NaVi getting a little bit sloppy there.
Yeah, in the meantime, they were able to get another kill on the Witch Doctor in the bottom lane. So 2 for 2 right now between Wings and NaVi. Both the safe laners getting heavily pressured by the opposing team.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's definitely a different general game on Sand King. At this point, we saw him have like, what, 3 or 4 kills? And, I mean, he's slowly winding himself up. Artstyle sitting back. The Witch Doctor does know something's up, but I don't think they can jump on him just yet.
Yeah, because he's up against a long-range hero, so he decided not to go for the caustic. He went for 1 point. Obviously, he went for 1 point earlier to save himself when he was being chased down as well. But his lane Klings is still able to get some decent amount of farm with the with the fire arrows, and Dandy right now still doing. Oh, he lands the arrow onto Blink.
Oh.
Refraction gonna come online.
Oh, the fairy fire gobbled up. The TA is gonna be able to get out alive.
Yep, very nice attempt there by Dandy there. Unfortunate that he can't really get the kill. Here comes the Night Stalker. He has to be careful here. Nighttime is here, so he pops the dust there. Just making sure that Bounty Hunter is not near the vicinity.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter's been spending a lot of time pacing back and forth, and obviously the roaming Bounty, you expect him to do just that.
He's not exactly roaming this game.
Oh, down bottom. Ice is going to get trapped in the Burrow Strike, does latch. Do they have anything to follow up? Better just going in, laying a couple of searing arrows, but no blood.
Witch Doctor casts pretty good versus the Chen rotations overall, so it's much more difficult for Artstyle to dive the tower like the last game. And Soneko manages to get his level 2 right now, but still pretty difficult for the Bounty and Ursa right now to land a kill onto the Stardust lane. And we see Night Stalker roaming all the way to bottom to try and set up a kill here.
He's going to be walking straight to Artstyle to follow up. They get the Maledict. I think that is a very dead Chen. They've got all the damage in the world. Now General going to be the one in trouble. There is going to be that Shadow Walk coming out onto Shadow, and they're going to go in the Burrow Strike. Comes back in. Soneko joins the party, lands one bag Janata Slash onto his back, but that's going to be it.
Night Stalker is much better at doing what Beastmaster did last game. Beastmaster can only make this move if he's level 6, but Night Stalker can just do this with the first Night phase.
The Void able to be such a strong initiator, and I mean, in general, he's able to go scoot himself out of there. He's got himself some decent farm, but very different Sand King game from last. How does he keep himself relevant?
Just needs to keep pressuring and keep farming, and Chen needs to get himself back towards bottom lane. If Chen is down here, then Sand King can continuously farm and pose a threat to kill the Klings or the Witch Doctor. So as long as the Chen is around, Sand King should be able to constantly keep getting last hit and pressuring the lane. And for the Slada here right now, he's 1v1 against Ursa, so Ursa should be able to farm very well. And Dandy,
he's gonna be fine there. That leap away, totally saving his ass.
There's no ancient stacks at the moment yet. For the TA, he's gonna be able to get the 6-minute rune, haste rune, so might be able to use this rune to help the other lanes.
Yeah, I mean,
Dandy has no leap though. He knows Dandy has no leap.
He's going back in. The Moonlight Shadow might be enough. They are gonna bring the refraction. TA goes under tower, but she'll be okay. So unfortunately, not going to be a fruitful attempt. Meanwhile, up top, Tigger Rock's going to be in because we've got the rotations back in. He's going to pop into his ultimate form. He's very, very angry, trying to go for the chase. And we'll be wrapping around. Faith Beyond going to be scooting away. I mean, Tigger Rod now is ult ends. He's trying to burrow himself into the trees, but I think that'll be one more hit, and the Fuzzy Wuzzy falls.
Yeah. Once again, very good rotation by Innocence on the Night Stalker there, making plays around the map for his team. Leaving the top lane, coming back to the top lane and getting that kill onto the Ursa there. The Yara was just not ready for the kill. It was like, oh, it's a 1v1 lane.
Down bottom, General goes for the Burrow Strike, but it's not going to be that fruitful. Everyone just kind of spraying damage back and forth. We haven't seen a whole lot of big group up and fights, so what's going to be the catalyst for that?
When Klings will start to... I mean, I don't think there'll be any big fights yet. They'll be trying to roam around to get singular pickoffs like what the Night Stalker is doing now. He just stacked the Ancients and he's trying to decide where he should rotate to, whether he should go back to top lane, but Ursa has left the top lane. He's not feeling safe going back there, so he wants to get the Roshan. Like I said, it's more important for NaVi to get the first Roshan compared to Wings, even though they have Slada. And this is a very early attempt onto Roshan here by NaVi.
Meanwhile, down bottom, there are going to be a bunch of heroes posturing up. You've got General and the Sand King, Artstyle and the Chen.
Oh, Blink, is he going to put a trap there? Oh! They see the roost!
Mad pings going in. It looks like Soneko's going to be wrapping around. They're looking for the Burrow Strike is going to come in. There's the refraction strike back out. The arrow going to collapse, and that's going to be, all of a sudden, TA and some serious trouble. They've got the Starfall coming back down. And they are able to go through the clean up. And there's going to be Ice going down as well. They're looking for more. They've got the Burrow Strike. It does latch. Now they should be able to get the pick onto the Night Stalker as well. He's trying to run for all he's worth, but it's not going to be enough. So in addition to getting 3 kills, they are also able to go through and get the Aegis onto Diyara.
That was just very well coordinated Roshan by NaVi. They spoke Ursa in with the creep, even though Wings scouted it out, but everyone on NaVi was just around the vicinity to be able to contest the Roshan when Wings is trying to pressure the Ursa. So very well played there by NaVi. The Sand King there proving to be very, very powerful in those sort of engagements with his stun.
Alright, now back in the mid, we could have a bit of a sandwich going on, but we're just going to have Bounty Hunter going in and Seneko plopping down a little sentry board there, making sure no more stacks go the way of Wings.
Yeah, you can see the Sand King there being extremely strong in this fight, getting multiple Burrow Strikes off.
Yeah.
And winning his team the team fight. But right now, Seneko just placed the sentry ward onto the Ancients area while his team is pushing the tier 1 at bottom. Like, it's really important for NaVi to stop Wings from using this Ancient stacks to get back into the game. Here comes Shadow with his level 6.
Yeah, he's wrapping around the arm. Let's get the Psionic Trap onto Dendi, but a little bit late on the initiation means they're only able to latch an arrow or two before he walks away.
He was trying to force him to leap away, then maybe Klings can get the kill if Mirana wastes his leap, but not gonna happen. So he's gonna play around the enemy jungle. This is what you want to do as a Klings at this stage of the game. You want to be constantly looking for kills, farming the enemy jungle, leaving the lanes for your teammates so everyone else is getting much more space to farm.
I mean, is everyone on the map basically where they need to be to scale up nicely, or are there heroes that are starting to fall behind?
Right now for Wings, the most important hero is the Slada. He needs to get his blink because Night Stalker has already done his job in the first night phase, so he needs to take some farm and levels right now. And yep, Slada has his blink right now, so he's going to be able to be that pacemaker for his team. So let's see, the biggest kill probably either the Mirana. Ursa has Aegis, so that would be hard. Sand King or Mirana would be really good kills if he can actually go for it. Oh, the bounty's gonna scout out the blink. That's huge.
Oh, they have a lot of vision going
huge.
for themselves now in mid lane. They have something going down there. Is gonna be Mirana just sitting there farming up. They know the Witch Doctor's around, but he's not jumping.
Yeah, but NaVi right now are fully aware of the blink on this Lada right now, so I would expect them to approach the next few minutes with extreme caution. They don't want to give away any big kills to the blink Slada. They have to be able to get more items, like get to the mech and then go fight. Like Ursa is more than happy to fight when he gets his blink plus Aegis. He's very close to the blink right now. They're gonna move towards top. General does not have his blink yet, but they're just gonna want to defend their towers because NaVi is in the driver's seat right now. When you're leading in the game, you do not want to give away free towers.
Okay, Beyond though, sitting there looking for the blink crush. Is gonna scout up the Chen army walking on through, and they go for the nice dust reaction there. Gets the 2 into the Burrow Strike. Faith Beyond sitting there, look at the crush up. It's only has the Chen creep able to follow up the arrow, short range, but connects with the Faith Beyond. They are able to go through, get the double Starstorm proc, and that's gonna be Dendi on a killing spree.
He was really lucky there on the Burrow Strike. He did not know Slada was gonna blink in there, but he was able to get a double stun, a dust on top of that, but didn't get the clinks. But the rotation from Dendi there, landing the arrow, allowing his team to get that crucial kill on the Slada. So they should be able to pressure this tower right now with the
now
Slada
mid lane, TP in, Diyara just showing a lot of courage by going right underneath that tier 1.
Yep, and he's gonna have enough go for his blink right now. NaVi is starting to get into shape. Bounty Hunter has track. Ursa just got blink. Chen will have his mech fairly soon, and NaVi is gonna start to have their.
Nighttime popped up. They do see General go in. They are with the coconut bounce. Everything dropped here onto the Sand King. There is going to be sun coming back out, so General might be able to leap away to freedom. He's got the Maledict on him. Okay, there's a Milk Strike. That will be the kill. They are able to go get the jump out. Dendi trying to leap away here, but it might not be enough. Innocent's chasing down. Has the void in 3 seconds. Instead, going to be changing targets on art style.
You're not getting out of this art style.
He's trying, man. He's going right back in. He's just facing his spear right in the face. Is able to go through and. Oh, it's unfortunate.
Here comes the Ursa.
Oh, the smoke coming wrap around. Ice is going to get tracked up. They've got to know something's going down. His blink could be going back on in. Now Seneko going to be stunned up. Moonlight Shadow can only keep the invis for so long, but look at Diyara's damage. He's now getting surrounded upon by 2 heroes, but Ivana from the high ground able to keep the pace of the fight under control.
They were able to get 2 track kills there, so that was big for NaVi. Getting that 2 track for their team, and Ursa is going to complete his blink, and he's trying to run in to get the Night Stalker.
Taking a look at the replay here, hopefully.
Get the Night Stalker.
Right, so
oh my god.
Ursa gets another kill in the meantime, but looking back at that Burrow Strike, unbelievably nice angle there from General.
So overall, NaVi there in the tower, trading 2 for 3 kills, probably with, I think there was 2 tracks and the other one wasn't, yeah, the Night Stalker wasn't a track kill. So bottom lane Shadow, another track, oh my god, this is getting out of hand. Like, they have to stop giving up so many track kills.
I mean, Quinn's got the tower, but that's still not enough yet. General's gonna be able to go through. Will he actually live through this Maledict tick? Can they get the deny off? He goes in.
He's bottling him.
One more tick. Will he actually be able to live through this? I don't. No, he falls down. There will be a crush to follow up. Dendi is going to be sitting back. They have Saneko going in. There will be a Shuriken toss bouncing around. They get some minis done on the face beyond, but they can't follow up.
Well, Wings have to be very, very careful not to give away too many track kills. This is going to allow NaVi to snowball out of control. Like the Ursa, despite not having a good laning base, but if he gets too many track kills, he's just going to be able to still snowball ahead of the enemy team. And top lane, the TA does not have either the Blink or the Dazzle yet, and it's close to 40 minutes. And if you look on the NaVi side, they have the Mag, Blink, and everything is online now for NaVi. And Mirana is still working on towards her Aghanims, but not so important. The other more important one is the Blink onto General, but he's not anywhere near that after dying twice.
Yeah, he's still definitely pulling his weight though, going in and trying to find some farm for himself. Now, Wings, you look at their damage dealers. TA feeling a little bit underfarmed. Slardar feeling a bit underfarmed. He has his Blink,
and
but...
Slardar's okay. I think he's at where he should be with the Blink and building into the 4-star. Like, Slardar's the only one that has the right amount of farm considering the situation his team is in. They're trying to pick up General. They know that he's trying to farm his crucial Blink and they do not want to allow that.
Crush, he's sitting back, he's got himself the amp damage, but no one really following up on that, and there's going to be a big rotation in. Oh man, this could be huge as NaVi, they scout out what's going on, and Ditya Ra is just ready to jump. He loses the Aegis, it's consumed, it times out, but they should be able to go in, and as Saneko goes in, he's going to be the first one to wrap around, and okay, Innocence about to lose some there, he's going to get tracked up. That's going to be another track kill going the way of NaVi, if they can actually get the track, yep. Down the back lines, they're going to be dropping everything for this. In the river, they should be able to go through, they will get a kill, but at what cost? They're going to bring in Ditya Ra, he's going back in, ice, going to get slapped away. Oh, arrow, not even going to be needed there. Face Beyond now, slipping away. Shadow, be in some trouble as well. They don't have vision onto Shadow just yet, but either way, NaVi, they only lose their Chen there, and they get 2 in return. Track kills starting to really spiral in their favor, and they should turn this into a tower.
NaVi is just using their heroes plus track and all their movement speed with and mobility with the Blink to run them down and just to continuously trade kills. This is what NaVi wants with their lineup. They want to keep fighting with trading heroes for hero, and Wings right now are struggling to keep up the pace of the game. They need to get one item at least on the TA to be able to fight. Like, this is not looking good for Wings at the moment, despite having a very, very early Blink on the Slardar here in this game.
Now Psionic Trap's giving a lot of vision. Faith Beyond actually going to walk right into the Chen army, a track there.
Track on Slardar, this is bad. They're not going to be able to move around now.
And now up top, they kind of think that Templar Assassin's hiding out somewhere. There's 2 heroes going back to
He's
farm.
going to get his Blink on TA, so that's going to be very good with the Slardar. If they blink in and crush and amp damage
down near the Roche pit though.
At the same time, so they'll be able to burst one hero down extremely quickly with the double blinks. So Wings have to use this timing window right now to be able to get pickoffs, get heroes, important heroes down, Ursa or the Mirana.
Alright, so a bit of a stall out in the full-blown action. Is this NaVi waiting for Roche? NaVi waiting for big item timings?
Let's see what important items. I guess the Aghanims of Mirana and the Ursa, those are the 2 important items, and obviously the Blink still not online yet for General. He's gonna struggle this game to get the Blink. Like, he doesn't want to farm outside of the map alone because of the Slardar plus the TA running around and the Klings. It's very difficult for General to push the lanes. Like the last game, he was very confident in pushing the lanes because of the heroes that Wings have. This game is difficult for him to solo push like this against those heroes. He's gonna need to play around his team to, like, you win team fights, you get Roshan objectives to be able to get towards his dagger.
Alright, so NaVi right where you want them to be, ahead of where you expect them to be, or starting to fall behind?
They will hope for the Sand King to get his Blink around this time, but everything else is fine except for General's farm. NaVi is still where they want to be. They have the Aghanims coming up on Mirana and Ursa very soon, so they are waiting for the next Roshan. Once they get the double Aghanims plus the Roshan, they should be looking to siege
Alright, Roshan spawns right now, right into the eyes of the Dire, and Radiant not going to be too keen on this. They've got themselves some scans going out, but Dire just making sure that Radiant heroes aren't going to be in the area.
Yep, Shadows has 3k gold, so hasn't decided what he wants to go. If he wants to go for the Dazzle, then TA would be going for another different item right now. But I don't see Wings being able to contest this Roshan at all. NaVi is just way too strong at this stage of the game, and Wings, they desperately need more items on the TA and the Clinks.
I mean, they're going to rotate Seneko pretty deep here, maybe looking for the track here onto the Night Stalker, but either way, they latch the track, they get Ursa another Aegis, and they should be able to go and at least apply some pressure to the bottom tower now.
Yeah, if they can get this tower and the other two remaining towers, it would give General his blink. He's gonna just have to rely on his team to siege towers, try to get whatever farm he can. And Ursa is also very close to his Aghanim. He already has his Aghanims actually, sorry. So 2 Aghanims already online, and they're just waiting on the Sanking blink right now. If they had everything now, NaVi is just so strong and ready to push the high ground.
I mean, you see the posture up here. Everyone going to be starting to charge in. Shadow goes in, consumes up a creep. And they're wrapping around. They're trying to figure out where their jump point is. But again, it's pretty difficult. You've got Night Stalker just ambling around. No blink on him. Certainly no Aghanim Scepter. There's going to be a fresh coming in. But oh, immediate follow-up. They're trying to go through. They get the Melt Strike there. But Raj is manning up, going back in. Coconut bouncing every which way. Moonlight Shadow comes out. There's going to be dust and heals and max every which way. Seems like NaVi aren't deterred. They're going back in. The arrow not going to latch. Drugan tossed. Oh, it's just bouncing around the entire team. Deep popping every which way.
Wings cannot fight here. They have to maximize their chances by defending only the high ground. I think if they fight outside of the base, it's super risky for their lineup. And NaVi, they're gonna give General the safe lane on top so he gets to his blink. That's gonna...
Oh, blink in. They're going in. They're trying to just completely punish. And this is another trap kill going the way of NaVi. Cask still bouncing, but NaVi feel very firmly in control here. They have just got double damage runes onto the Mirana as well, so she is hitting so gosh darn hard.
And they're starting to get way too much out of the map right now.
Oh, Sand King may have to 1v1 as a Templar Assassin just wants to get a pass away from this. They're over the crush of General. Gonna get further delayed. He's so close to his blink, but isn't gonna get it this time. Hand of God coming out a little bit late. Ziggurat might be able to get some revenge going in as he is able to go. Oh, the arrow! This snipe from the low ground. Dendi cleans him up, avenging his fallen Sand King.
I mean, that's still not the most ideal for NaVi. They really need to get the blink on the Sand King so they can siege the high ground confidently. Even though they got the starter in as exchange, but still not ideal for NaVi. Any 1-for-1 trades is good for Wings right now. They are just happy to get whatever they can get their hands on right now. They're really, really desperate.
I mean, what's your ideal situation for Wings? Do you continue to just bully General and maybe hope to slide ahead from there? How late do you have to take this?
They have to get BKBs on all 3 heroes. The Clinks, the TA and Slada. Then they can feel confident in taking a team fight. Otherwise, the Mirana plus Sanking and even the Chen army doing way too much, like the Shuriken toss as well. In the last fight you saw bouncing around, dealing so much damage to the Wings lineup. They need to be able to not worry about all those nukes in the team fight, so BKB is extremely crucial for all their calls. That's their timing. If they can get 3 BKBs, defend their high ground, they would be in a good position in the game.
The mid lane, we're gonna have that Moonlight Shadow coming out, but up top is where the real action's gonna break out. Dendi in some serious trouble, gonna get dropped death. Leads up the Mirana.
The Observer out there giving them the vision, allowing them to understand that Dendi is coming in, being alone and being able to use their numbers advantage to just get a free pick off there. And Slada running in as well, trying to find additional kills to slow down the NaVi 5-man.
Radiant used their scan to make sure no one else is waiting near that cliff, but for now it seems like Wings actually get a free pass onto this tower. Ditya, I mean, he's manly, but I don't think he can jump against 5.
His team is nowhere near though. Sand King got his blink, he's running all the way back to top lane. So they're trying to wait for the Sand King to come over so that they can bait the Ursa.
Oh, Ditya gonna get slowed up a little bit by that psionic trap. Fortify comes out. Meanwhile, there is gonna be the crush in. They're gonna try to do something there. The Sand King trying to get something done. He's still got his Epi, not gonna channel that up just yet. Ditya trying to get things going there. Track kill onto Ice. They are able to get that done. General lives through this somehow. On the backland, Seneko may have to give his life for this, but Bounty still gets his worth out of that. And that could be another track kill. Innocent's gonna get netted up by the Chen. Looks like he might get away for now. Ditya gonna get slowed. Meanwhile, oh, General with the epicenter gonna connect onto 2. They're looking for the kill onto TA. They got Ditya just sprinting after that Night Stalker. Another track kill going the way of NaVi. Now Shadow looking to man up onto Dendi. One more hit. Is it gonna be enough? No. They end up losing the Clinks there. Triple kill for Ditya going around, and he's still got the Aegis.
Yep, that kill was 2 for 3 trade, and I think they were able to only get 1 track, the other 2 wasn't tracked because Bounty died pretty early in the fights, but still really good trade for NaVi.
I think it was 2 track because the Night Stalker was definitely still tracked when
Oh,
it went down.
okay, so that was 2 tracks, so it's definitely very good for NaVi there, getting the 2 tracks. And Sanking with the blink there, with the debut of his blink, getting a really good epicenter onto 2 heroes there, allowing NaVi to secure that team fight. Ursa going to get even more items, so he's going to have the diffusal right now, so it's going to make it really difficult for them.
Oh, Ursa just going in. He might have bitten off more than he can chew there. Even the Thunderhide participating, but they are going to bring in General.
Oh,
He's going to be consumed. He's not going to be able to heal up this time. He's not going to come back to life. General going to get stuck as well. Big overcommit there from NaVi.
Oh dear, that was so unlucky. I think he just totally forgot about the timing there and just paid the price. Just as the moment he
here's the replay
jumped
from
in.
that last fight. We are going to be able to go see what happened there in terms of tracks. Art style going to get cleaned up there, but on the back lines, track there onto the Witch Doctor going through General. He's going to be skirting around, so Shadow going back in, trying to live on the back line. Seneko gets cleaned up. Look, Night Stalker still tracked, and Rod never takes his eyes off him, even after he goes and wraps around all the way into the top lane. You still are going to see the Ursa able to catch up with those phase boots.
Yeah, it's track. You just want to get that juicy gold. Track gold. Must kill that target. It's generally what you want to do. Focus all the track heroes first, get all the bonus gold on that, then escape. That's your priority. I mean, right now Navi's still in a pretty good position, but slowly Wings are starting to catch up. I talk about the BKBs coming. Klings and TA are more than halfway done to their BKBs. Slala is not going to...
Oh, jump in here. This is going to be a big punish. Dendi not able to escape. I mean, you look at the overall net worth chart, and it's actually tipping in favor of Wings for the first time this game.
All the pickups they've been getting have been really crucial. Like, their heroes are much more mobile. Like, during the night, there's Night Stalker, and like during the day, there's Slada sprinting around, there's traps, there's Klings moving around. So all these pickups have been slowing Navi's progression as a team. They want to be able to group and 5-man and push down towers, so they do not run the risk of being picked off by all these heroes. But Wings are still constantly finding all those pickups, and once they get their BKBs, they're going to be very strong in the team fights. The team fight supremacy will start to fall into Wings' favor once the BKBs come online.
So how much longer do you think Navi have, and what's their best shot at getting the most out of that time?
Right now it's already 1 BKB up on the TA, so they're starting... As soon as they see this, they're going to be starting to figure whether we should slow down the game and just try to focus on our own farm. Because taking team fights against BKB is very risky right now for Navi. So they might want to complete more items, like for example the Aghanim's on Chen. Mirana just got a blink, so won't be getting any more items yet. Ursa wants to work on his basher as well so he can deal with the BKB.
Do you think Navi are relying a little too heavily on the Ursa for their damage?
Yeah, at the moment, yes. I think once the BKB is going to come online, every other hero can't deal damage. Because Mirana is all spell, Sanking is all spell. Same goes to Chen and BH. So Ursa is going to be their only physical damage once all the BKBs come online on Wings. I mean, they don't have much choice though. The other heroes just have no good tools at dealing with BKB targets. They're going to smoke and try to make the most out of the situation before the Klings acquires his BKB.
And they're going to have to go in and get a really successful fight now. They need the track gold spiraling up, but they also just need Wings to hit the deck, so they hit Navi have room to go for the high ground, sneaking around to the Ancient Pit. They drop a sentry. Now the smoke is going to end up breaking soon as they rotate into the mid lane. Who's going to be the first one to bust it up?
They have to get the jump with the Sanking first on the Slada if they can.
Well, they're wrapping around. The smoke is going to break. They know someone's nearby. The arrow going to go through, just connect on the little centaur. And now it looks like Ice is going to be going first one down. He tries to channel his ult, but he's going to get picked up. There is going to be a death popped out. General going to get silenced up. He still is happy to go through. And there's going to be the BKB showing off from the TA. Can he still get her down through the BKB? First BKB charge used, and it's going to be a waste. It's Space Beyond. Now he's slithering away on the defensive. Going to be an Urn Strike coming out, and that's going to be a Burrow Strike connecting. Net creep going in. They drop the Slardar. 3 dead for now. They're looking for another kill. And it seems they're just going to be sitting there looking for the TP, but too much damage comes out from NaVi. They get 4 there for the smoke. Hell, I'd say that's worth.
That was really good play there by NaVi finding the initiation. Wings were like they saw the heroes coming in, but they were not positioned well. Like Witch Doctor was way too out of position. They needed the Witch Doctor to drop his cast around the tight area there and drop his ultimate for them to be able to win the fight. The BKB alone from TA was definitely not enough for his team.
Well, here's the replay, just looking at how things got started, and if there was a better jump point. It seems like Wings kind of figuring like, oh crap, we're getting chased. Do we initiate? Do we back off? Do we run? And there's the crucial moment of indecision, the 4-step away. Witch Doctor the first to go down, and then look at TA here. She panics, she pops the BKB, she tries to fight, but then just tries to book it. But I mean, this Ursa is still ultra relevant in this game.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with track on you and Ursa running down against you. Like BKB is not going to save you from that. So NaVi getting a very crucial team fight victory there before the Kings got his BKB. He's going to have his BKB now, but winning that team fight is going to put NaVi in a much better position right now.
Yeah, looking at the net worth, it goes up and it goes back down. But NaVi clearly realizing that their timing window is going to get a lot tougher. Do they have to end this real quick, or now with the BKBs up, do they have to start playing late?
I mean, I think this game, if it goes late, it's still possible for NaVi to win because they have Bounty Hunter track. If Wings make mistakes, they capitalize on those mistakes, and because they're Dire, they can get Roshan much better than Wings as well. So those are the factors that would play to NaVi's hand when the game goes late, despite not having multiple physical damage costs, because they're going to only rely on the Ursa unless Mirana builds into a much more DPS type of build. But at the moment, he seems like he's just going to go all out magic damage.
Rotation in. Shadow going to be revealing himself here. Seneko might be able to punish that.
If they got the track off, that would be huge for them. He's dusted though.
Yeah, do they have the follow-up? Looks like they're just going to be leaving him be.
That was so risky by Shadow there. If he got track, he was going to be in all sorts of trouble there. So manages to get out of that sticky situation, and now Wings deciding we need to be able to get the jump, and it's night time, so they can get the jump with the Stada, with the Night Stalker giving them vision, and eliminate one target extremely quickly.
We're going to see a big Roche fight coming in as it
Roche
looks like
down.
Wings. They want to get something done here. Seneko going to be the scout. Will end up popping the smokes right there as they walk in. They know Seneko's there. There's going to be a nice link. They get the crush off. Face beyond. Going in. Shadow of the BKB. They're showing so much damage. Roshan will go down to the Dire. Ursa gets the second life. There's going to be the epicenter going in there. You should be able to do a fair amount of damage to Ice Ice. He gets the knowledge drop. They're going to go into the Star Storm, and that's going to be enough. The backline, hand of God, trying to do what they can, but they will end up losing the Sand King. Now Dityarod running around, wants to get some blood for himself. Will find the Witch Doctor to get the slow off onto Innocence, courtesy the Fuse Blade. Now the track here, that's going to be another piece of gold going their way. NaVi able to get 2 for the price of 1 right now. I don't think they can go in and get Faith Beyond, he's just too far away. But still NaVi getting the positive out of that engagement.
Yep. Despite the Sand King not landing a good epicenter, but NaVi still able to come out on top there with the track giving the vision and Ursa running down the targets there. There's just no escaping this Ursa if you're support on Wings, because even Ghost Scepters or 4 stars won't be able to help you since he has the diffusers to run you down. This Ursa is just so scary for the supports. They are just going to rely on the Stada and their core to hopefully win the team.
Seneko, oh no. Yeah, he was just out a little bit far.
Yeah, you can't afford to be around the map like this against the Night Stalker, the Stada, the TA. Those heroes just run you down very quickly. Career kill, not anything important in the career, but just good team bounty.
Wrap around though, they're looking for the jump. Ursa a little bit far away. We'll go in, we'll be able to latch a couple of strikes at a Faith Beyond,
It's
but
fine.
Lotus Orb showed off. That's going to be a neat thing to work around. Now, how's NaVi going to play around that Lotus Orb any differently?
You can't really do anything apart from just, handle it. You just have to be careful when he's Lotus Orb out, maybe try not to use track because you track yourself. Just try to track the other targets. They can only Lotus Orb 1 target at the time, so.
Smoke up. This is going to be a huge play. If Wings can actually get the jump, they get the crush on the 2. Dityarod on the backline looking for the follow-up, but immediate pickoff there, blasting away the Shen. Jen trying to become Ghost Scepter, leaps himself up to high ground, but Dityarod going to be left to deal all the damage here, but it's getting too low. They are going to pop the Aegis and the Ursa on the backline. Ice Ice going to get tracked up, but will he live? Shrukentoss polishes him off, so at least they're getting something for their troubles, but it seems like NaVi, 1 step forward, 1 step back, and they're not making any big progress there. They are get the kill onto the Clinks there. That's a nice position 1 for their troubles, and can they actually get the stun off? Oh no, not able to get the arrow in time.
Yep. Nor the bash as well from Dityarod. He just got a Skull Basher, so. And that was pretty okay for Wings. They got the Aegis and they got 1 support. It's pretty similar to what they gave up, but NaVi will be obviously more than happy to get the track kills there. It wasn't so bad for Wings at the end of the day. NaVi's gonna try to press forward, not knowing if Klinks has a buyback or not, but even if Klinks has a buyback, they want to force it out.
Now,
if they can.
What do you think about the double Desolator pickup for Wings?
I mean, it's still a good item on those 2 heroes, so I don't think it's much of a big issue for them to have double Desolators.
Is there anything that could have itemized better or gotten them a little bit farther ahead?
No, it's just very good items on those 2 heroes. Damage efficient wise, I don't think there's any better items you will want to get. I know sometimes stacking the same item is not great, but in this game, because of how good the item and how much value it gives the hero, it's just very good for them to have those items.
So NaVi, I mean, they're definitely still making strides in the right direction. Do you think they're scaling up efficiently enough?
They're gonna just keep fighting though. I don't think they want to
Oh,
pump.
Burrow Strike connects. If they can get the kill on the TA here, that's going to be huge. Yes, they're wrapped up. It's the bounce going every which way. Maladin connecting onto a couple heroes on Navi. The Death Ward doing a lot of damage. Dendi could be in some trouble. There's going to be a crush on the 3. The follow-up there is going to be, they cut the BKBs, but Shadow getting blasted apart. Little Skeleton Man falls back down to the grave, and there's going to be Epi coming back on through. Sand King able to bring in so much damage. It looks like the crush is going to be a futile effort. Wings, they drop 3, and it looks like there's going to be no buyback from the field for now. That's going to be at least this tier 3 tower going down, most likely the racks as well.
I mean, this style of game, like Navi is just extremely happy and keep trading kills, and they're just constantly getting ahead because of the track and just allowing them to be always having that snapper advantage over Wings here. And Wings there, even though getting a really good crush, but not being able to finish off any targets here. Like Navi is just very far ahead compared to Wings at that situation, despite of the good initiation.
Oh, they're going in. They want to immediately punish the Templar Assassin who just respawned. They got the truck, they got the bounce. That's going to be 2 more dead, a complete wipe. And there's going to be a TA buyback that they absolutely needed here. But I think NaVi may have just secured themselves a 2-0 in this series. They are showing no signs of leaving Wings' face anytime soon.
Yeah, very well executed draft by NaVi, like with the Bounty Hunter. This is the type of game they want to play. Even though with the Wings lineup, they want to play the same game, but you're playing against track, so it's going to be extremely difficult if you're not always winning the fights cleanly.
Oh, the Burrow Strike connects. Poor Shadow doesn't even get a moment of reprieve before he's slapped out once more. I believe so, Winter. The GG coming out. Wings, I mean, they are doing a phenomenal job trying to play their best. The draft, I feel like, responded a lot better to Navi's playstyle, but Navi's still getting incredibly strong. Look at that teamwork there. High five and all around. It's gotta feel good to be Navi right now.
Yeah, both games exceptional teamwork displayed by NaVi here. And this game with the Bounty Hunter, just giving them a very big edge in terms of the way the game is played out. Constant fighting,